Hon, are you in here? Oh, shit. I didn't even see you. Hi. Are you okay? Just lying down. Okay. You feeling okay? Okay. No, I'm just wondering because it's like 3 nights in a row now. I've got home from work and you've been in bed. Are you feeling okay? Is everything off like what? Thinking too much. What are you thinking too much about? Well, I highly doubt it's silly. What are you thinking about? Okay, what's bothering you? Yeah, you can ask me a question. Well, I doubt it's a silly question. Why, what is it? I don't know what you mean. Are you enough? What do you mean? Enough for what? Well, everything is a big term, so let's try to break it down a little bit. What do you mean? Are you enough? Well, okay, now we need to break it into the 3 things that you just said. Because they definitely need to be addressed. Are you enough for, like, people at work? Yes. Definitely. You do more than pretty much anybody else. I know a few of the people at your work, and they basically do the bare minimum just to kind of keep their job, and you're killing it all the time. They do okay. But I mean, I know how much you put into your job. I know how much you put into everything that you do there. I know how much you care about it. I know how much it pisses you off when people don't kind of carry their end because you want to get it done. You want to get it done right. So yeah, you're obviously more than enough for there and for everybody there. And, it kind of shows because the higher ups do take notice of you. They know how good you are. Now, the next thing, your family and friends? Like, come on. All of your friends, if you ask them anything about you, they would say, she's amazing. And your family, I mean, every time we go to see them, the very first thing they do is they grab you and they give you a big hug because they miss you. And I see you calling them all the time. I see you messaging them all the time. Like, you go the extra mile. It could be a while before you hear from any of them, and then you send them a text, and then boom, you guys are talking again. Well, who did it? It was you. You sent them the message. You sent them the text, or you called them. So, yeah, you're enough, You do enough. You do a lot. You do a lot to keep everybody together and to make sure that everybody feels wanted. You send out all these signals, like you're the kind of person where you care about everybody and you want to keep in touch with everybody and you want to make sure everybody is together as you can be. And not everybody does that, So, yeah, you're enough there. But now the last one. Are you enough for me? You are so far beyond enough for me. Enough isn't the right word. It's not the right word to use. You're my everything. You know, the things you do for me, the physical things you do for me, you know, like, I mean, you'll straighten up my studio sometimes without touching anything. You know, you'll just kind of like make sure everything is nice. And, you know, the other things that you do for me, but the physical things I notice because I see them. I just show up and it's like, wow. So this is, you know, you've done all of these things. But that's not the enough part. Or the, like I said, that's not even the right word. What you give me is incredible. Like what? Okay, I will attempt to tell you. Your smile, your laugh, your face you make when you look at me, when you're annoyed at me. All the energy you give me, you know, all of the love you give me. You know, like, I know out of everybody on earth, you have my back. And that, just that alone is unbelievable. But then I get you. I get your heart, I get your warmth, I get your hugs, I get your kisses. You know, I get all of you. And that's a lot. We're not talking about, is that enough? We're talking about, that's a lot. It's a lot, and it's more than I would ever think that I deserve. It's more than I would ever expect. You're not enough. You're my everything. You're my world. You really and truly are. I'm at work sometimes, and I'll sit there, and I'm in the middle of something crazy, and I'll just feel you hold my hand. Just for the split second, I can feel it. I can feel you holding my hand. And I immediately just kind of go like, okay, it's cool. Everything's cool. And I figure it out. It just gives me this feeling of it's okay. You know, it's calm. It calms me down. And then sometimes I'm at work and I think about what it feels like to kiss you. You know, and it's just, it's weird because I get this sort of like warm thing. It's like I get warm, but it starts like on the inside and just kind of like goes out to my ribs, and it's just like, I don't know, it just, because I love kissing you. It's not just a kiss. It's this thing. Like when I kiss you, just the feeling of your lips against mine and you pressing into me and me having my arms around you and just the feeling of both of us being close together. It's just, it's crazy. It's overwhelming sometimes. And just to walk in and see you in the kitchen doing something. And I walk in and I see you and I just go, how much better can it get? How lucky can I possibly be? It's staggering sometimes. It really is. Like I walk in and I see you. I mean, especially if you're wearing something, you know, like one of my t-shirts or something like that. It's just like, what on earth did I do to deserve this? You really and truly are my everything. So when it comes to me, yeah, you are so far beyond enough. And when it comes to everything else, You give what you can give, and you give a lot. I see it every day. Every day I see you giving. You know, sometimes huge parts of yourself, sometimes too much. You know, sometimes I want to say, hey, you're giving too much. And you're giving it to possibly people who don't deserve that much. But it's the kind of person you are. So all I do is I wait here if you ever need me. Well, if you needed me right now, then I'm blessed to be here to help you. And if I did help, good. Hey, you, come here. You're not enough. You're my everything. You're my angel sent from heaven. You really are. Like, I can't believe I'm lucky enough to have you. And everything you give me. I just hope I give it back. Good. Did you eat anything? Well, if you were waiting for me, I'm hungry. No. Stop. What do you mean you didn't make anything? You're sorry. Get real. You weren't feeling good, and you worked today too. So, pizza, Chinese, or Greek? Ooh. Okay. Well, then we'll get that. You okay? Good. I like much better. Okay, why don't I go order? Oh, come on. You're going to get what you always get. Okay, go ahead. Ramble it off. What is it? What do you want? So what you always get. Ooh. Oh, on the side? Okay, done. I'm going to go order. When you're ready, come on out. And we'll chow down. Talk some more. Watch some mindless TV or do whatever the hell you want. Okay? Okay, deal. I love you too. Okay, I'll see you out there.